Hey guys, it's Philly OP and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the Jagdtiger, a tier 9 German tank destroyer with insane damage per minute and strong armor. Before we do that, if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel as it'll help it out a huge amount. Anyways, let's get right into it. The Jagdtiger is one of the best, if not the best tier 9 tank destroyer in the game, in my opinion. That is just my opinion. If you have others, that's totally fine too. So taking a look at the statistics, it has a great gun going for it, a 12.8 centimeter to be exact. Damage permitted sitting at 3,997. Second highest in the game, sitting behind only the SU-122-54. Standard pen is amazing at 276 on the standard, 352 on the premium, 65 on the high explosive. Now, the ability to trade with other tanks is important, and that's what the Jagdtiger can do, as it has a big beefy alpha of 460 damage on the standard, 390 on the premium, and 600 on the high explosive. It's also really flexible, as it has 8 degrees of gun depression. That gives you the ability to work any ridgeline in the game. It also has a great armor profile, sitting at the upper plate of 250 millimeters. Your sides are decent, and your rear is just okay. Taking a look at the power to weight, yeah, that's where it struggles. Power to weight is 10.2, which doesn't give you the ability to reach your top speed very quickly. Your turn rate is decent. It will help you avoid getting circled by mediums, but it's also not the best either. So the Jagdtiger has two different playstyles. You can play it either as a TD and sitting in the back camping, or you can play it frontline as a heavy, because your superstructure is really heavily armored. Mediums will struggle to pen it, as well as heavies, unless they load the gold. As in the replay I'm going to show you here of me playing the Jagdtiger, I'll demonstrate how the Jagdtiger can be played as a frontline heavy. So getting straight to the replay, we're on Canal here, and we're in a tier 10 battle, so we're one of the only two tier 9s. One being the WZ-111 1-4 on our team, and as well the enemy team has the Centurion 7-1 and the T-30. So as we said before, the Jagdtiger can be played as frontline heavy, and that's what we're going to do in this battle here. So we're going to push left with our Grill 15 and with our IS-7 and our WZ-111 1-4 and our mouse. So we're going to go hard left. Like our heavies are going to go mid and try to get the early spotting, as well as our lights and mediums going right to get early spots on the other flank. So we're going to push here, and we got our Grill 15, our Death Star, backing us up here. So we're going to encounter a bunch of heavies, including the I-7, the T-57, and the Chieftain. Now what's good about the Jagdtiger is the upper structure is very well armored. You need at least 290 millimeters to pen it through it, and you need most heavies need penetrate premium rounds to pen right through it. So as you see, we spotted the T-30, the T-57, and we get a nice shot on the 57 heavy, and we're going to try to bounce a shot by angling, and we do bounce. So now we're in a haul down position, he can't see us, and we're going to pen him another shot in the turret. Although he pens us, he uses heat rounds, which does less damage, and therefore we can out-trade him easily. T-30 just missing there with the high explosive, and as well we got the Chieftain. So now we're just going to sit here and wait. And we're going to have the I-7 as well spotted, and the Chieftain's going to start pushing in a minute. And we are going to start trading with the other guys, including the T-57 Heavy, so he's going to try to poke out and get shot on us, and we're going to try that as well. Bouncing another shot from the T-57 Heavy, and we're going to get a nice tracking shot in the Chieftain. So now what that's going to do is that we're hauled down still, and they continue to struggle. No idea what that Chieftain's doing, trying to get up on the hill there, exposing his lower plate, which is very weak. Anyways, we're just going to stay still here. This Chieftain continues to shoot at other enemies, and we get a nice Capula shot right into the Chieftain, and we're going to back up into cover. So, as we said, the damage per minute is amazing on this thing, and you can see why here. 7.1 second reload. We can easily get shots into the enemies and trade with them. As you can see, we got another shot in the Chieftain, and our I-7 is able to finish him off. Next, and we still got the I-7 spotted, and there is the 57 Heavy and the T-30 spotted. However, the 57 Heavy is lower hit points, so we can easily clear him in a matter of minutes. So we're just going to continue to stop here and just going to hold this position. And the enemy I-7 continues to bounce from the Grill and the Death Star, and we're just going to wait here until the 57 Heavy becomes spotted again. So as you can see here, our Grill and our Death Star are at the back, and they're giving us support, which is why we're allowed to push up. So it's always key to look where your teammates are, and you can push for support. Unlucky miss there. The dispersion on this thing is good, but sometimes it does fail you. and the 57 Heavy gets a nice shot to us. And we do get a nice tracking shot back. This allows us to trade with the 57 Heavy, like we said before, because he's using heat shells, which does less damage, and therefore we always win the trade. So now we're going to start, in a minute, we're going to start pushing a little bit more aggressive, because we know the T-30 is on lower hit points, and it's 6 versus the 3. So now we're going to start pushing. And the 57 Heavy as well is still low hit points, and the I-7 is full hit points, and we don't know where the T-30 is. So our Grill 15 is pushing with us. Thankfully we have teammates, and we're going to get a lovely high roll in a minute on this to kill this 57 Heavy. So we're going to push up. We're not going to expose our lower plate. We're going to wait for him to make the mistake. Boom. And he's out of the game. Lovely high roll. And our Grill 15 is going to get a nice shot into this T-30. No, sorry, that was the mouse. Or no, sorry, the IS-7. And now it's a 6 versus 1, and we are going to take out this IS-7. We are on 3,000 damage and 1,400 damage blocked. And this goes to show you what a great battle this was, and it shows the Jagdtiger's strengths and its weaknesses. And we will see the battle results in a minute, and we're going to see that we did get the ace, which is good. So yeah, we did get the ace. We got the spotter, which means because we spotted all those heavies, and we killed 2 tanks, and we did 4,552 damage. Thanks guys for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.